Fiscal policy. The 1995 fiscal policy was designed to strengthen trade policy, provide appropriate rate of protection for industry and agriculture, stabilize commerce, consumer prices, and foster reasonable growth in the productive sectors. The 1996 fiscal policy is designed primarily to reinforce the 1995 fiscal policy objectives and, above all, to put in place well-conceived incentives aimed at stimulating domestic production. Full details will be provided by the Minister of Finance. Personal income tax. In furtherance of government's policy to shift emphasis from income to consumption as the basis for taxation, a package of personal income tax reliefs is granted with effect from 1st January 1996. This includes reduction of the highest marginal rate of personal income tax from 30% to 25%, increase in the level of earned income, which will be exempted from tax from 7,500 naira to 10,000 naira, and increase in the children allowance. Moreover, withholding tax on dividend and interest is now a final tax in the hands of recipients, while the capital transfer tax is hereby abrogated. Companies tax. Government has also granted an array of incentives in respect of company taxation with effect from 1st January 1996 in a bid to stimulate production and accelerate the rate of economic development and the general standard of living in our country. These include the reduction of the rate of companies' income tax from 35% to 30%, reduction in the rate of capital gains tax from 20% to 10%, new rates of capital allowance, additional incentives for manufacturing enterprises, tax reliefs for export-free zone enterprises, export-oriented enterprises, solid minerals, tourism-related services, as well as research and development activities. Government has also decided that as from 1996, it is mandatory for all companies with a turnover of 1 million naira and above to file self-assessment returns. Value-added tax. The VAT has continued to be an exemplary success story since its inception in January 1st, 1994. In 1994, the VAT yielded a total revenue of 8.6 billion naira. This increased almost by 250% to 21 billion naira in 1995. The government will continue to improve the administrative machinery of its collection in 1996. This will be mainly in the area of broadening its base by eliminating all extra statutory exemptions and aggressive registration and tax collection drives. In this regard, government has approved the establishment of 25 additional VAT offices and 5 zonal VAT tribunals. I am aware that the distribution of the VAT proceeds among the 3 tiers of government has generated some lively debates. The consensus has been that the present formula should be reviewed. After due consideration, government has decided that in 1996, the distribution formula should be as follows: 35% to the federal government, 40% to the state government and Abuja, 25% to the local governments. In 1996, government intends to continue with the improvement and modernization of tax administration both at the federal and state levels, and the training of staff to make the tax authorities more positive, efficient, and productive. The productivity incentive package, which started at the federal level in 1995, will continue in 1996 and be extended to the state tax authorities. The amendments to the various tax laws have been piecemeal over the years. To simplify reference to fiscal legislation, government has codified all tax laws of Nigeria up to 31st December 1995.